Okay, I've set it up again, and I think I've reset it correctly. One small mistake. The Indian policy, when we rolled on this, we only added it to the expedition if we rolled a 1, and we didn't. So we applied its effect, and this card should have been discarded. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And where we are is we're approaching a tipping point, all right? We're ready, really, to start looking up here for Aaron Burr, because his expedition, his plan is progressing very quickly. And if it launches, that's bad for us, right? We don't have enough evidence yet to really convict him. So we're going to walk kind of a tight wire here. We're going to focus our agents in the West looking for him and hopefully pull evidence cards and not plan cards. That's kind of where we are right now. We just kind of got a little bit unlucky in our card draws so far. So let's get going and start giving ourselves a prestige point. And, oh no, we've pulled this one before too. We paid to reshuffle it, and it's back again. So there is no way on earth we can let this card go into evidence as +5. That would just kill us. So let's do what it says. We're going to gain a point. We're going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. Reshuffle it. That's going to end our turn, and we're going to have to redraw here. Gain a point. Thank goodness for that gain a point. And let's hope I do a better job shuffling. Okay. Okay, no, no, no. This is another one. We just can't progress this anymore. So let's spend a point and reshuffle it. Oh my goodness. All right. And I think I'm going to do one more thing. Desperate times and all. Remember we had this card, political party maneuvers. At any time, oh, but we have to pay. We just don't have the prestige for it. Never mind. Never mind. All right, so for that one, we at least get a turn. Because that wasn't a reshuffle card. Okay, so let's roll on our last track. Pressuring Britain fails yet again. Oh my goodness. I would love to search, but we just don't have the prestige for it. All right, let's end our turn. Click that up there. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, it's a redraw. It'll cost 1 to reshuffle, and we can't let trial defense cards go through. So let's spend a point, reshuffle, gain a point, try again. Man, unlucky on the draws here so far in this game. Something other than evidence. Ah, finally, yes, we want this. Okay, so we're gonna gain a prestige. Evidence for us is going to cost 2, but at this point we are desperate, so we're going to take it. Do we search? Nope, I don't think we have it yet. I don't think we have it. Okay, let's try and pressure Britain here. Yet again. 2. Okay, new turn. Gain a point. Okay, gain 1. Great. Oh, we gain 1. It's a redraw card. All right, so our turn ends. Retain this card. Discard it to negate a required loss. That's great. To the shores of Tripoli. Yay. Okay, so let's retain this and redraw, which is good news for us because we go up 1. Come on. Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh, so this is that grand jury table. It'll cost us 2. All right, well, let's gain this. So here's the question. Do we put this into evidence, or do we let it go and spend all of our points searching for conspirators? Let's check the trial progress here real fast. So here is our trial progress as it stands. We've revealed 3 conspirators. Remember, there's 9 total. So there's 6 we have left to choose from. That's a lot of options right there. The defense has 4 evidence points that they're going to be able to use, plus 1, because we arrested Jonathan Dayton. So they have a total of 5. We are looking at a total of 5, 6, 7 and a half. All right, so our evidence is looking pretty good. And here's the thing with James Wilkinson's testimony. When we go to use it, we have to roll on the jury table, which is this tiny little table right here. And there's a chance, just depending on our roll alone, if we roll less than or equal to a 4, Wilkinson becomes indicted. All right. We lose all of our Wilkinson evidence cards, so this card gets immediately discarded without being able to be used. And even worse, we're going to lose 10 victory points from the end of the game if we roll 4, 5, or 6. If we roll less than it, he's not indicted, we get to use the evidence as planned. Now, we get a little modifier for every one of these little jury cards we have. We only have 1. So, man, it's kind of a risk. It's kind of a risk to keep this one in evidence, which is why I've been burned before with this whole grand jury table, which is why I'm so hesitant to use it now. But, it would be really nice. We just haven't been finding a lot of evidence cards. But I think I'm gonna pass. Okay, let's just make the call. Choices have to be made here. I am not gonna take the prestige point hit. I'm gonna let this evidence, we're not gonna play around with his testimony because clearly it could backfire, as it has in the past on me. And instead, let's go for conspirators, all right? So let's go ahead and let this one be discarded and go after some of those conspirators in the West. 2 federal agents, plus we have 1 James Wilkinson card, so we're rolling for a 3. Shall we move in another one just to make sure it happens? Why not? Let's spend a point, roll in another federal agent, because we're getting serious here. So now we have to roll 4 or less. We got it. Who should we go for? How about maybe this guy right here on the top? Who is he? Oh, we found Colonel Tyler Discard Supplies. Hey, that looks promising. So if we arrest him, if we have the card called Supplies, Comfort Tyler Supply Convoy, we don't have it. All right, so if we arrest him, we would be able to discard that card from the plan. We don't have it. All right. And the other thing is, if we arrest him, remember, he goes into the conspirator box and the trial gets more evidence. So for now, let's risk it here and let's leave him roaming the West. I'm okay with that. Let's try another conspirator. 6, we missed it. Okay. Do we do it one more time? Let's try it. 1. Okay, who do we want? Who do we want? Let's go bottom corner this time. Come on. Who is it? It's a blank. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Okay, well, not a lot of conspirators left. Not a lot of prestige points either, so let's move on. New turn. Let's bump this up 1. Oh, more evidence. Yes. Okay. The Bullman ruling. What the heck? Okay, let's just read one of these for fun. In the treason trial of Dr. Eric Bullman, Marshall ruled that a person could be guilty of treason even if not physically present when the alleged act occurred. Really? Wow, that sounds, wonder who Dr. Eric Bullman was. All right, Marshall ruled. Okay, well, let's roll a die here. Come on, high. A 4, nothing happens, but we get to take it to our evidence pile. Yes, we do, and... Okay, and with that, okay, so now I'm feeling good. There are 4 defense cards for 4 points total, and we have 5 evidence points that are worth more. We are ready for trial. This is what's going to get us. We just haven't found enough conspirators to make a really informed choice up here, but I think we're just going to go for it. So let me make sure I'm going to play it right here. Double check, make sure I spent that prestige point, and we're going to add that into evidence. And let's make sure we pay for that. Okay, so Oh, I think I've been forgetting to pressure Britain. Not that it matters, but what the heck? I think I've forgotten the last couple turns. No. Okay, Britain is not gonna happen. That's all right. We are going to, okay, let's wait. Oh, shoot, conspirators. Do we do it or not? I'm really worried. I need to be able to bury cards. So let's wait. Let's wait and start a new turn here. Oh, +3. Oh, 2 to evidence. Man, okay, so let's gain 1. The problem is if I knock it down 2, I mean, it would slam dunk us for the trial, right? +3. It would slam dunk us. But we have to be able to arrest him. So do we push it or not? I think we have enough evidence, guys. I really do. 2, 1, 2. What's the point of evidence, though, if we can't arrest Aaron Burr? Gosh. All right. Let's do it. Let's put it in evidence. What the heck? Okay. And now we really need to find him. Come on, federal agents. 6. Nothing. We got nothing. All right. Pop it up. An event. Okay, so we can reshuffle this, or nothing happens here. You must spend to reshuffle, or you immediately gain. What? You must spend to reshuffle, or you immediately gain prestige for each evidence card that you currently own. Well, why would I ever... Wait a minute. Am I reading this wrong, guys? Why would I ever want to reshuffle this? You immediately gain for each evidence card that you own. Well, yes, please. Okay. This is what we needed. Okay, so we own, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prestige points? Okay. Is this a trick? Congress petitions president for evidence. Is this a trick? I don't think so. I don't know why you would ever. Or, okay, that's why I'm reading it. This is great news. Okay, let's start by trying to pressure Britain. Nope. Our foreign policy must really suck. And let's do it. Okay, so let's make sure this happens, right? We're going to send in our last federal agent. Kapow. And now we're serious. There's no way we can miss a conspirator, right? Yes. Okay. Where is he? Is he here? No, it's John Adair. And I think the track progresses, but let me double check that. Yes, that's right. If we arrest him, the plan progresses. We don't want to do that. Okay, so quick note. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why on earth would you arrest him if it has a bad effect? Here's why. There's a chance, there's cards in here, and there's also conspirators that if revealed, force us to reshuffle all face-up conspirator tiles, right? So if we arrest these guys, like if we were to arrest these 2 people, then when it comes time to reshuffle, they're not in the mix. Because once they go back in, of course, it's going to be harder to find Aaron Burr. So there's an incentive to arrest them. In addition, I think you get more victory points the more people you arrest. So by leaving these here unarrested, we are pushing our luck because there's a chance, right, that we're going to flip one of these guys. It's going to cost us a reshuffle, and that would be no bueno. So with that in mind, should we arrest some of them? Let me think about that, actually. Now we're going to risk it. We're going to leave them. So let's pop this down. Try again on these conspirators. 3. Where is he? Where is Aaron Burr? Is he here? No, it's Samuel Swartwoot. Darn it. And I think if we arrest him, I'm guessing that 6 symbol means the trial will get hard, more evidence. So let's leave him for now. And we're keep looking. We are going to search the West. I'm telling you. He has to be here. Oh, a 6. That's the one thing that won't work for us. Come on, come on. A 1. Okay, okay. Where is he? The West can't be that big, right? We got him. Yes, we found him. Okay, Aaron Burr has been revealed. So what happens now is, as soon as he is revealed, we send him out here to Blennerhassett Island. I'm not sure how to say it. Anyway, and he's going to slowly move down here as well, and he's going to trigger the launch of his plan. We don't want that. Instead, we're going to arrest him. Now, to do that, we must move a federal agent, all right? They're all here in the West. So we're gonna have to spend a point to move a federal agent here. And then we're gonna have to spend a point to arrest Aaron Burr. And we did it. Okay, so hopefully I've done this right. This is gonna shut down, okay? We're done with this map. We managed not to launch his invasion plan, and all that's left now is the trial. Okay, so let's set up now for the trial. The first thing we're going to do is you're going to take all of your trial defense cards and you're going to mix them up and put them face down. Now, all of our trial defense cards are a value of 1, so there's probably not going to be much of a surprise here, but we're going to go through the motions. Court marker and verdict, we're putting it right here. We can decide if we want to do a filibuster or treason, depending on what we pick. The next thing we're going to do is we have 2 little openings here. If we manage to pressure Britain, which we clearly did not do, we would add the marker here. We did, however, manage to get judicial reform. So we're going to add this just to remind us that we're going to get +1 to all of our trial rolls. Our evidence pile is going to be laid out, and we get to obviously choose our evidence. It's not going to be randomly generated. So next up, we need to figure out what we're going to charge him with, okay? What do we think he was up to? And this is where we're a little weak on this one, because we only revealed 3 out of the 6 possible conspirators: Theodosia, Andrew Jackson, and 1 of the 4 James Wilkinson cards. So what does that mean? All right, so there's this neat little chart here. Where can I put these? So I'll put them like this. Okay. And there are some clue-like deductions we can do. So number 1, we know she's out. Theodosia's out. So charge number 1 of settling the valley, definitely not going to happen. Question now, on the 3 cards, remember, these 3 conspirator cards that we put aside at the beginning of the game. If none of them are Wilkinson cards, and are instead a combo of Blennerhassett, De Rougeau, and Jackson, blah, 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 then these are going to be what the conspiracy objective was. Okay? So we know right off the bat that Jackson is not involved. So anything that has Jackson can't be. So settling, if there's no Wilkinson card and there is a Jackson in these 3, the correct charge would be seize New Orleans. But we know Jackson's not involved. So it can't be this one. Can't be seize New Orleans. It can't be invade Spanish Southwest. And it can't be the Valley, but we'd already removed that one if there's no Wilkinson cards. But here's what I'm thinking. 4 Wilkinson cards, we know 1 is removed. The odds are very high that there is a Wilkinson card in one of these 3. So I'm going to say Theodosia's out and the no Wilkinson charges are also out. I'm betting at least 1, maybe 2 Wilkinson cards. I don't think there are 3 Wilkinson cards, right? That to me seems a bit high. So the coup d'etat, probably not going to happen. But I think we're somewhere in these 2 categories, all right? So if we have 1 Wilkinson card, when we know there cannot be a Jackson, so invade Spanish Florida would be out, seize New Orleans could be out, invade Mexico also could be out. Are there 2 Wilkinson cards? If there's 2 Wilkinson cards, it's either invade Spanish Southwest, coup d'etat, invade Mexico. This is where I hopefully more conspirators would be helpful. What do we think, guys? 1 Wilkinson card or 2? Let's assume 1. Could still be that. Can't be a Jackson. Invade Mexico. Invade Mexico. I'm going to take out invade Mexico. I'm going to take out invade Spanish. Seize New Orleans. All right, so I've studied this, and really, honestly, we're just going to have to make a blind guess here. We don't have enough cards. We didn't reveal enough conspirators to really be able to single anything out except these 2, right? Anything down here really is a possibility. So let's just go for invade Spanish Southwest. That's a filibuster. And if that happens, we're looking for Blennerhaus, Mary Wilkinson. We're going to guess that that's going to be the finale. Again, just a guess at this point. All right, so we've set our charges. We can remove these guys now. They're not in play. We have our evidence here all lined up.